Welcome back, collective, to another transmission. As we are going to get into some things here. Okay. Let me get some sage popping, get the energy and everything going. I hope everyone is doing fabulous. For the people that don't know me, my name is Hierophant Joey. I am an intuitive reader. And for the ones that do know me and keep coming back, you know you are highly appreciated and loved. Okay? So welcome, Divine and Masculine. I feel like I haven't done Divine Masculine in so long. Or is it just me? Like, I'm not sure. Like, let me know down in the comments. To see if I have done when's the last time that I fucking did Divine Masculine? Like, I don't even know. Like, that's crazy, right? I know I have done Divine Feminine about twice. So 1 second as I grab your oracle here, Divine Masculine. Definitely live, okay? Because we're gonna get into some things. So whether you are feminine or female or male, Divine Masculine energy is in everyone, as so is feminine energy, right? But we're gonna tap into the collective masculine, tap into the Divine Masculine energy and see what is popping for you guys. So let me know how you guys resonate, because I'm going to get into the message. But as you see in the title, right? As you see in the title, it's already talking about your energy coming back. Some of you could have been feeling like you were being held back by an aspect of yourself, an emotional aspect of yourself, a relationship, a connection, whatever it might have been, Divine Masculine. I feel like some of you felt like you were being held back. It could have been another a female energy, right? So it could be different for everybody, but some of you, it could even be like the energy of not being able to tap into your divine feminine energy, which is creativity, which is intuition, which is spirituality, which is emotion, which is like all of these things that a lot of you would need to be able to create these newer aspects of yourself. And if you know anything about the earth and the elements and everything that's going on, a lot of you would know that spring and summer is divine masculine energy, while fall and winter, okay, are divine feminine energy. So we're about to go into divine masculine season. By like March 20th, March 19th, whatever these energies are, I kind of feel like some of you are coming across them now. Whether you're leaving a relationship, whether you feel like something is holding you back about yourself, whether you feel like a certain type of way of thinking is holding you back about yourself, whatever this might be, divine masculine, I kind of feel like a lot of you are learning that you have to sacrifice certain aspects or certain things about you or a relationship or a person, or for you to be able to move forward in whatever this progression is, this new journey is, this new decision is, this new aspect of yourself that wants to emerge is, right? It's different for everybody. But I really kind of feel like the energy is that a lot of you are no longer allowing these things to hold you back, because at the end of the title it also says moving accordingly. So a lot of you know what you have to do next. A lot of you know what you, or you feel like you know what your next step is, or the next action is, or the next decision making plan is, the strategy, the mission, the thing that needs to happen next in your life or relationship or connection, to be able to get yourself to this new like plateau, this new timeline, this new version of yourself. So whatever it might be, collective, I kind of feel like let's just tap into the energy and see what's going on with divine masculine. If you want to follow any other of my any other of my handles, what does your mom like to drink? Right now she's drinking beer, so that, or get her a wine. So whatever this energy is, collective, I kind of feel like um divine masculine, you're really realizing that you are the action taker. Nothing happens without divine masculine energy. Even if you are feminine, you realize that you have to take action, you have to sacrifice, you have to provide, you have to do this, you have to do that. So I think divine masculine is kind of like catching up to the fact of the role that they play when it comes to a more macro level type of thing, not a micro, not just themselves, not just the ego, not just their kids, not just, you understand what I'm saying? I kind of feel like it's more of like on a universal playing field, where divine masculine is finally awakening to the fact that this is the role that I need to play, the action, the providing, the self support, the this, the that, because everything that they have been like providing up to now, collective, divine masculine collective, I kind of feel like you've been providing for external things, people, connections, situations, whatever the fuck it might be. And I kind of feel like a lot of you are realizing that you also have the choice and the ability to internalize it. Make any sense? So we're gonna go into prayer and just see what divine masculine energy needs to hear for this space and time. We're already 7 minutes in. So thank you, divine Father and Mother God, for waking us up today, allowing us to be an extension of you. Understanding, overstanding, and understanding that we're constantly connected to God, source, spiritual guides, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors. In this instance, connect us to the energy of divine masculine so we can be able to expand and evolve beyond what we can see in this space and time. Thank you for your love, your wisdom, and support every day. We're nothing without it, and definitely nothing without you. Thy is the sun, and the sun is me. It is the one, and it is thee. The one that gives us polarity in life, it gave us evolution, polarity in night. Two lights that derive from the same source and makes us in its image from the ultimate force. It travels through space in archetypes of mind where here and below you can also find. As above, it is below. When we transcend, we return and regrow. Remind yourself, divine masculine, of where you come from. Mm. Remind yourself of who you are as you come from the light of God, as you come from the shining star. So it be. A lot of you divine masculine are literally willing to sacrifice all of the physical, all of the things that you have obtained that you realize doesn't bring you any happiness, to be able to experience happiness through spirituality and actually genuine unconditional love, is what I just heard spirit say. What is the energy? Organization, which would be like organizing this energy of self, right? The energy of divine masculine, of being able to not just compartmentalize it into one aspect of your life. And like I said, just when you're like externally like providing, supporting, giving, protecting, doing all of these things, whether you're male or female, divine masculine. I kind of feel like a lot of you need to understand that the energy is more of like you realizing that that power that you have to strategize, to plan, to give, to protect, to provide, it's not only for other people. You understand? I kind of feel like with the organization and the empire that you see here is realizing that everything, that all the resources that you're giving out externally are also are also available for you to be able to internalize it. And having the confidence to be able, you understand what I'm saying? To having that energy and having the confidence to be able to kind of like express it and tell people, no, I'm not gonna do that. I need to take care of myself right now. Or I don't feel like doing this anymore. I don't want to connect to you anymore. I don't want this to be about sex anymore. I feel like this needs to evolve. Like I kind of feel like you have this thought in your mind that if I'm not giving this energy or big dick energy or this or that or like big boss bitch energy if you're female, or like that, you're not going to be respected, or you're not going to be able to have access to the things that you want within a relationship, a career, or this or that. You don't constantly have to be in this masculine energy. Like I said, sacrifice. At some point you have to learn that what you keep doing, divine masculine, is it's not going to help, because it's not, there's no transmutation, there's no evolution. You're not changing the way that you're going about this relationship, this career, this version of yourself. You just keep going about things or making decisions from the same energy or operating from the same shit, and then expecting different results. It doesn't matter what girl you're with, it doesn't matter what job you're at, it doesn't matter what nigga you're with. If you're still gonna operate from this energy of I have to give, people are just gonna take, and you're never gonna learn that you also have the ability to receive, or to internalize the giving and the providing and the protecting and the shit to yourself, divine masculine. That's why the shield is here and the spear is going out, because it's like I also have to be able to protect myself. I have, right, from the emperor, the empire, organizing the self providing, the self protecting, the self masculine, self strategizing, self planning energy, a self inspired action, having energy that you have for others, for yourself. It's kind of like that energy when you always have the advice or the protection or the plan or the greatest idea or this or that for everybody else, but you never have it for yourself, type of energy. Yeah, it's kind of that. And guidance. You have to follow this new guidance of self. That's what's gonna protect you the most. Look how here he has no shield. He doesn't need a shield to protect himself, because he knows that he's making the right decisions. He knows that he's moving right. He knows that I don't have to protect myself if I put all of these things in places. And even then, he still has this thing that covers his face, right? This breastplate. He's being surrounded by fire, which means that he has these barriers and these things that he knows are in place to be able to protect him. Exactly, using the wisdom of thought to be able to evolutionize or cause this evolution or transmutation into this new timeline of self, divine masculine, where you're able to internalize the same very things that you've been giving to women, relationships, career, this, that, to yourself, without having to feel guilty and reaching perfection, the perfect version of self. Because when you're able to receive and to give to self and nourish yourself, that's you practicing your own version of divine feminine energy in a masculine way. You see, like a lot of those guys that a lot of you be like, oh, he gets his nails done and he gets a pedicure and he gets a manicure and he does this and he gets a facial and he gets his eyebrows done when he does a haircut. You're mad that a man has self love? The same way that he takes care of himself, a lot of the times he will take care of you. Because somebody who takes care of themselves in that way is not going to want to be with somebody who doesn't. Or doesn't like to receive that treatment or give themselves that treatment. For some of you, you're coming to the realization that you're with a person that it's because of that. They don't want to take care of themselves. They have no self-love. They're insecure. They're not social. They're very like closed in. They're very, introvert like and you're a very outgoing person and you're very secure within yourself and you work on yourself and you so it's like a polar shock for some of you, and some of you realize that as much as I love this person or I want to try and build or I want to try and refix things or I want to try and take this to the next level, it's getting to the point where I'm realizing that it's something that's holding me back. Sometimes the shield is holding you back. Sometimes what you're holding on to is holding you back. That's what that's telling you, collective. You have to organize your thoughts and and kind of like list the things you have to sacrifice here, divine masculine, because there's something here that you have to sacrifice. Even how Odin had to sacrifice one of his eyes here to be able to stay alive or whatever the case may be. But you need to guide yourself to the things that have to be sacrificed for you to reach this perfect version of yourself. It's really what it's saying here. Sacrifice this person, this relationship, this career, this job, whatever this is that's not allowing you to be the perfect version of yourself, divine masculine. Exactly. You're not walking away from it. The Eight of Cups in reverse. Some of you can be a Cancer. You have the Eight of Wands. The reason why a lot of the things aren't coming in for you, divine masculine, or the things that you keep trying to manifest or you keep trying to put your energy into aren't putting the energy back into you, is because it's a reflection of how you don't choose yourself and you don't internalize the same very things that you keep giving other people for you to receive the things that you have the power to give yourself. The power of the comeback. And this is, like I said, a lot of you are going to be laying here having this epiphany or reflection of like, oh, wow, exactly. I haven't been nourishing myself. I don't take care of myself. So how do I expect the woman that I'm with or this or that or this career or this thing to validate me, take care of me, nourish me, fill my cup when I don't even know how to do these things for myself? A lot of you can't expect these people to do the same very things that you don't know how to internalize and give to yourself, divine masculine. And I kind of feel like this is why a lot of you are triggered by the women that are in their divine masculine energy, but also have the ability to give to themselves and have boundaries. And I don't have to do that. And I love myself beyond what you're trying to offer me because I can offer myself better. Because a lot of you are realizing that, well, damn, I have to be the same way and be a little bit more selfish, because then you realize and have the epiphany that then I shift the energy to be able to attract the type of woman, relationship, career, and things that will choose me because I'm choosing myself. Get it? Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Gemini. This woman, this mother figure, this BM, this what is not gonna save you. This mother figure is not gonna save you. You trying to look for a woman or a relationship just to be able to be the perfect version of yourself or the healed version of yourself is not gonna save you. Even if you are in a relationship, you have to learn how to internalize the same very things that you give your woman for her to be able to nourish you and support you and emotionally give to you. You understand what I'm saying? You have to be able to learn how to give these things to yourselves. Because what happens when these people pass away, because you're in a relationship with them and they pass away and they no longer can give you those things, right? Now you have to learn all over again how to give it to yourself. What happens when you break up with them or something happens and they're not able to provide or give emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, or whatever, mentally, right, in the way that they were before? You have to learn new ways to be able to give to yourself, divine masculine. The sun, divine masculine energy, renewing yourself, going into this new energy that allows you to be able to shine light on the things that you have to let go of. For some of you, it's the love of material shit. You're worried about what you look like to other people, the fact that you can buy this bottle or this or have this car or do this or do that. Do you have an apartment or are you buying a house? Do you have land? Are you creating abundance for your kids? Is your job offering you a 401k? 401k. Is your job offering you insurance? So you can take care of yourself and not create hospital bills? Like, you need to be asking yourself these questions, divine masculine. Some of you also need to realize that you need to let go of communications with somebody, especially if this has to do with justice, like a court system or whatever this is. Yeah, you get no victory with that. You only give them the victory by giving them access to the ammo of fucking you over when they want to. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Gemini, Sag. Some of you, these people just want to make your life a living fucking hell. Divine masculine. If they're not happy and things keep happening to them, they want your life to feel and look the same way. The devil at the bottom, because all of the manipulation, the lying, the shit that they do to get you to react, to spend money, to love them, to provide, to do this, to do that. Whatever this is, and you keep holding on to it, you're never going to be able to make the comeback that you want to make here. Because you keep depending off of what you provide to others to receive it in return, when in reality you need to provide it to yourself. And that's what stops the cycle here. Even if this is like a job scenario, the reason why the job won't promote you or give you what it is that you want or the raise that you want or acknowledge you or validate you is because you don't to yourself. You have to give yourself the proper confidence to be able to put yourself in the positions that you want to be in, or in the rooms that you want to be in, or in the tax brackets that you want to be in. That's not giving it to you. Have the confidence to be able to find it somewhere where they'll give it to you. Divine masculine, I just kind of feel like a lot of you are afraid to sacrifice the things that you're so used to that give you comfortability or support or validation or a quick fuck or this or that, right? To be able to go for the long haul and get the things that you actually want because of all the work that you have to put in and the things that you have to sacrifice. But I mean, You have to reach different spectrums of yourself, and the only way you can do that is by sacrificing the old versions of yourself. Get your shit in order, know what you have to sacrifice, and then follow the guidance of where that leads you when you have all of the space to create the new shit. Hi. I'm gonna read Nuada, which is the perfection, which is the perfect version of you. Perfection. Love and appreciate your uniqueness and your imperfections, divine masculine. Question the cost of chasing perfection outside of yourself. Like I said, delight in who you are within. The story of Nuada is a very ancient one that has woven itself into different ferrent themes and variants over different themes and places. One thing that stays constant is his exploration of suitability and perfection. Nuada is the king of Erin, one of the heroic Duada, the Danann, which was one of the mythical ancient races of Ireland. According to myth, these early Celtic times were far from peaceful, with bloody battles being waged continuously. During one of the major battles, the Dananns, led by Nuada and his sword of invisibility, defeated the Furbolgs. The fighting was so bloody and fierce through the Nuada lost his right hand. Like I said, having to sacrifice something. This was a disaster for Nuada as there was an ancient law that precluded anyone who was not whole from being king. His mutilation lost him his rule, even though he was a victorious, just, and benevolent leader. The Danans that chose Bress as their leader, Bress, although a skilled fighter, had little of Nuada's wisdom and fairness. The kingdom soon felt the effects of this discordant king. So it's like I'm saying, if you don't sacrifice these things that you know are holding you back from being able to give to yourself or be confident to go into places, accept the things, create the changes, the shifts, the sacrifices that you need to be able to evolve, the things that you actually want to experience are never going to happen. Today more than ever, we chase perfection, but what is it really? We often see external perfection as necessary to success. Mercury retrograde is definitely around the corner. We often see external perfection as necessary to success or to succeed. The quest for perfect beauty in a perfect body has thrown us toward a uh, predilection for worrying about our external looks, enhancing ourselves with too much makeup and even surgery, and obsessing over dieting and unhealthy eating habits. When did the fact that we have healthy, strong, functional bodies become not enough? We are born with everything we need to be what we are meant to be. We are born imperfectly perfect. Our uniqueness has a reason. New Order reminds us that to be perfect, we need not pursue some unattainable and false ideal or things externally. Perfection is a subjective, judgmental, or judgment and not an objective reality. In Nuada's case, he was the best leader. His missing hand did not take away from his great leadership or qualities. Oh, for some of you, divine masculine, you can't take away that you are a good person, a good father, a good friend, a good this, a good that, or that you provide because your reality looks a certain way, or your relationship looks a certain way, or because you don't have the perfect job or don't have a job at all, or you don't have the substance that the resources that you need to be able to be where you want to be. You need to realize that the energy of feeling enough is what brings more and enough into your life. You feeling depleted and making yourself fade away even more is not going to help you. The things that are creating these holdbacks are the same very things that you won't sacrifice. For you to create the perfect version of yourself, you need to accept the guidance of creating organization in your life and sacrificing the things that you keep holding on to, that you keep saying, well, this is just me. It's not. It's the old version of you, and you need to love yourself more and follow your spiritual intuition. Right, Kemet? Hmm? Okay. So we love you, Divine Masculine, but for you to achieve the happiness and the reality that you want, you need to sacrifice your old self. And I don't know what to tell you, but it just needs to happen. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Yeah. Bye.